I didn't even ask you how you were doing, bro. I just said what's going on. What's going on and how you doing are two different things, man.
Well, I'm doing fine. And what's the other part of it?
How
I'm doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm not how I'm feeling.
How you feeling?
With my hands.
You just set me up for that. You do that same
I know.
bullshit.
I told you I was going to get you all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Stack, tell them how they can reach us on social media then.
Well, you can reach me on social media just by pushing the button. Oh, you talking about, no. You can reach us. Look here. ATL Platform. That is our Facebook page. At ATL Platform 1, that is our Twitter or Tweeter, depending on, Tweeter, Twatter, potato. And also, you know what I'm saying, you can check out our podcast, YouTube, the platform ATL. And you can check out it on iTunes and wherever you like to listen. You understand what I'm saying? And you can call me and I'll text you too. You asked for all that, did you?
No, I didn't ask for all that.
Okay, then. But yes, that's where you can reach us at.
And I hope you're not going to embarrass me. Well, you know what? We don't have a guest coming today anyway.
Okay, well.
So you can't embarrass me today.
Well, that's good.
After last week's fiasco with you, I decided no more guests.
Okay.
Yeah, you're suspended from seeing guests right now.
Well, as long as I'm the guest,
an indefinite suspension.
But I mean, as long as I'm the guest, that's all that counts.
All right, Wick and Stack. What if you're coming out the gas station after you just broke a crisp $100 bill? You got your change, and there's this fine sister standing over here with a baby that done pooped all over herself, asking you for some bread so she can buy little man some diapers and get some gas, right? But you look over to the car that she got out of and there's a dude sitting in the driver's seat. What would you do?
So, Stack, you heard the question. And just in case you didn't, let me repeat it.
Okay.
You're at the gas station.
Okay.
You come out, you got a fistful of money.
Yeah.
A girl walks up to you, pretty girl.
Yeah.
Got a little man in her hand. Man don't shit at himself now.
Yeah, he did.
Okay? She says, Stack, can I hold a couple of dollars to get gas and get man some Pampers? That's what the correspondent just said.
I mean, sometimes people need help like that, though.
Do you give her the money right after you saw a whole nigga sitting in the car?
Not a half one?
No, a whole nigga sitting in the car.
No, man. Look, I'm telling you like this here. I, personally, no.
Stack.
Look, bro.
Man sitting there. Man don't pooped all on himself, man.
Well, let me tell you something. Her man, he need to either sign with me or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because he's in the car, he's chilling and rolling up, chilling, doing whatever.
But who said he was rolling up?
Oh, he had no legs.
No, I'm saying, who's saying that he's rolling? You know, just because you saw him in the...
He better be rolling. He better be doing something. If she asking me for $10, then man, his diapers all dragging the ground. and he's sitting off in the car.
So let me get this straight. You gonna let man leave shitty because you see a nigga in the car.
But that's the setup. He gonna get cleaned up soon as after he get the money. That's the setup. And guess what? They'll be not only will they be hungry.
The Lord gonna strike you down, Stack. My take
What's
is
your
this.
take on it?
My take is this. Wick love the kids.
Okay.
You do know that.
Okay.
My take is, okay, regardless if they're, using me or running game or not, I'm not doing it for her or I'm not doing it for doing it for her or for him.
Okay.
I'm doing it strictly for little man. Little man cannot be shitty.
But little man, he's still gonna be shitty after you give up that bread.
How is little man gonna be shitty?
But she ain't studying him. They might not even be nothing. It might be just a water soaked diaper. But that guy.
So let me ask you something. Why don't you just let's compromise? Why don't you say, hey, I'm not gonna give you any money, but I'll go in and get man the Pampers. Can we agree with that? Stack, can you get man some Pampers?
I tell you what, then, if man demonstrate a need that he needs some Pampers, I may do that.
You may do that.
I may do that.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave it at that right there. Stack.
But you don't help mans.
Stack.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Stack.
Yes.
We're gonna we got a special gift that's coming today.
Okay.
Now you got to keep this on the DL.
Oh.
Now, Kurt has given us this opportunity,
Okay.
this platform.
Okay.
So what I did is I went and got him
a
got him a nice gift from the both of us, even though you didn't put one regular dime in.
Yes, but you already know.
I went and got a gift for the both of
paid
us.
to the third anyway, so you got the gift on the 28th.
All I need you to do, I'm gonna hold the show down for a minute. Okay? I need you to go outside on the corner because you know you can't get up here. It's like Fort Knox.
Yeah. Believe it.
And UPS will be pulling up in a minute to deliver
Okay.
the package. Once
Well,
you
I
get
got my
that
book.
package, you sign your name. You can't put Stack either. Put your real government.
Well, how they know it coming to me if I can't put Stack on there?
You can't put Stack.
Oh, okay.
Put your real name, sign for the package, and bring it back here. And we're gonna give it to Kurt today
Well, hey, you know
to
what?
show our appreciation.
I look forward to that. I really look forward to that. You know.
Can you do that for me, Stack?
I think I could do that.
And I'm
man.
gonna hold the show down, brother.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, no crazy stuff.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna go down there and everything. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna check it out. But where do I gotta go?
Stack, you ain't gone yet. I thought you was gone,
What's that?
bro.
Where do I have to go?
You're on the corner,
Okay, but so they coming.
waiting for UPS.
So they're gonna be there.
They'll be here in,
Dude,
even though I don't have a watch, 10 minutes.
dude with the gold hair. You tell them to be there with dude with the gold hair. That's what you do.
Stack, you ain't gone yet? Are you gone? Are you out of here?
I'm gonna be out of here. Let's do it.
We'll see you in a minute, my brother.
Let's go.
We'll see you in a minute. Okay. Is he gone? Let's see, is he gone yet? Is he gone? Y'all lock the door, man. ATL platform people, what's going on out here? Listen, I know I was kind of wrong for sending Stack out, but I got Bone Crusher coming in today. After last week's fiasco, and him embarrassing me and rapping and stuff, I could not let him get in front of Bone today with that garbage. Maybe I'm wrong. Talk to me out there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I couldn't let him do it. So we got Stack outside waiting for a fictitious truck to pull up, okay? And we're gonna bring Bone Crusher in right now.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm out here. I done seen two UPS trucks. Huh? Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait now. Wait. All right, man. Well, tell them to come on out here now, cowboy. But the temperature. All right, Wick, man. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna wait out here for a little bit more. All right, bro. All right. Man, I ain't bringing nobody no soda back. Those, boy, no. We get. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, tell them to hurry up, man. Try to get back in the inside. All right, man. Okay. 5 more minutes, man. Don't play, man. I done walked a long way, bro. I'm tired, but I gotta walk all the way back up the street. Oh, okay. All right, man. Man, he better, man. Woo, he better. Oh, come on. Ooh, he better run for real, man. Yeah, man. Bruh. Bro, I'm tired of this fly. You just fly. Bro, man, look at this shit, man. But goddamn, look at this shit. But shit that went down, I can't even pull the shit up. I don't walk all the way down, man. Ain't no pay. Man, ain't no packet, man. Man, didn't nobody show up. Man, I'll be in there, man. I thought that the packet was for Kurt, though. You did. So now I'm coming back up here with nothing in my hand. Oh man, I'll be in there, man. God. I did it right. It was 2 UPS trucks, bro. Two UPS trucks. All right, man.
Brother Bone, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, fam. How you feeling?
Man, bruh, I'm so happy to have you here, man.
Yep.
You just don't know, man. I had to get rid of. I had to. Yeah. You might want to put them on, Brother Bone.
See, what happens is that, as a host, you're supposed to say, "Hey, Bone, grab those headphones and put those on for me, please."
Well, this is my job is not quite as big as yours, my brother.
Man.
We're still learning over here.
Hey, man.
But I just had to get rid of a guy.
Who you got rid of?
His name is Stack.
Why you get rid of him for?
I mean, he's a Bone Crusher fan. I didn't want him to embarrass me. I have guests come in. The guy be trying to rap, trying to get on, and I just couldn't tell him that you were here, Brother Bone. I mean, don't judge me for it, but I could not tell him you were here.
That makes absolutely no sense. That makes sense. You should allow the man to come in and do his due diligence of fantasticness.
Well, as a matter of fact, he's calling me like right now. Hello. No, Stack. No, just stay out. Stay outside. No, UPS is finna pull up. Stack, stay outside. No, nobody's here, Stack. Nobody's in here. All right. So yeah, Brother Bone. As I was saying, man, it's great to have you here. This is ATL platform.
Right.
Here, we kind of give the people what they want. This is not a show, that we're politically correct.
Right.
This is not a show where we're celebrity bashing.
Right.
This is more just a show of, common people, man, common problems, petty posts. We're petty on this show.
Yeah,
and
I got a problem with petty.
Yeah, and we're glad you're here, man, and I want to get into a few different things with you, kind of about your career. Let a lot of people, the ATL platform people out there know a little bit about Bone Crusher, the man, the husband.
Right.
Me and you go back.
Right.
I've seen you personally come up from before you ever had the deal.
Right.
I saw that.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know your story.
Right.
The hustle and the grind that you used to put on from back in the day to get yourself the way you're at. It didn't just fall in your lap. And I can stand behind you and I can say that. It's a funny story. I remember, and you probably don't even remember.
Right.
We were I can't quite remember the studio we were at, but I came in the studio, you were sitting at this big old desk in the front. Me and Nino were in there recording, and I want to say we were in there with Lil Jon. It may have been Lil Jon and Scrappy. I may be wrong. I may mix up the two. But nevertheless, you were there.
Right.
And you hadn't dropped Never Scared yet. Actually, I don't even, maybe you did some things on older albums and stuff.
Right.
And hold on, this guy Stack just keep calling me. Hello. Nothing is going on, Stack. No one is here.
I think Stack just walked in.
Stack.
Now you didn't.
Stack.
No, you didn't. Look, brother.
Stack.
I walked all the way down there by Northside, man. And all you kept saying, man, I saw 3 UPS trucks.
Stack.
When none of them UPS truck for me out there. I'm trying to figure. Then you
This is Stack Bone.
What's happening?
Oh Lord, what's going on, Mr. Attention? Boy, I've been waiting on you
Stack, have
I've
a
been
seat,
waiting
man.
on you for a long time.
Oh.
I've been waiting on this man for a long time. I'm talking about. Let me put on. Man, it is so good to see you. How you doing?
What's up, family?
If you're looking for artists, I'm just saying because hey, I got a mean skill. Now.
Okay.
I mean, I got a mean skill. So I'm just saying. I can't. Why you do this? Why would you do that?
Stack.
You didn't even tell me we had. You said you said it's not going to even be another guest on here. And you got you got Bone Crush?
I have bone.
You got Bone Crush?
Yeah,
You got Bone Crush?
I have bone.
Oh Lord have mercy! But I got so much stuff to talk to you about. I got so much stuff to do. I mean, anything about it, I just love what you do, man. But, I mean, this the real Bone Crusher here, man. I mean, I'm glad to meet you, man. Good to meet you, man. I mean, I love everything you do. 203, 06, 07. You see, I ain't never scared. I love all that right there, man. I love all that. I love everything you always do. And this sucker here didn't even tell me that you was gonna be on. If I'd have brought my CD for you, I'd have brought my prayer kit. I'd have brought everything for you. You know what I'm saying?
Stack, we're not listening to CDs anymore. I told you there's no CDs.
I'd have brought a tape for him or something.
So you're gonna have Bone rewinding the tape.
Wait, you know, that Bone Crusher, he my friend. He cool with me like that. You know what I'm saying? He could do that. And I'm talking about, man, but look, bro, look, I've been trying, when you came out with that attention, I ain't never scared. Boy, when you came out with that right there.
Yeah.
Boy, that made me feel good. Cause see, I used to be outside at the club and they were thinking I was a punk. But I was driving on the bus, so I couldn't go to the bus and get you know what I'm saying, and come all the way back. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah. I was there though. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, especially you stepped over them buildings like that. You know what I'm saying? And see, and a lot of time, let me tell you something, a lot of time it was just how it was, though. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Yeah, man. Just like, but look, I wrote something, and I always kept it on here.
That's right.
Hold on. Now, see, I wrote something, and see, you inspired me, but I was in school.
What'd you write? Let me hear.
Okay, I used to struggle in school a lot. You know, so mine was like detention.
Okay.
You know, so when you say detention, so, you know what I'm saying, I'd be like, so I'm outside of the class, and they think I'm smart. So I go get my calculator, because I'm not. I thought I'm Miss Special Ed, I'm Miss Special Ed, I'm Miss Special Ed 10th grade, I'm Miss Special Ed 11th grade, I'm Miss Special Ed 12th grade, I'm Miss Special Ed college. Then I said, now that bell go ring to the students, the hallway packed with people. Detention. Let it running. You don't like that?
Stack.
When they were tight.
Stack.
Because I did it.
Stack.
You know what I'm saying? According to what I was going through at that. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that. You know
Indeed.
You know
Anybody that likes that, let me just say this.
No, but he just said.
Let me just say this.
He just said.
Anybody that likes that is an idiot.
But, so he ain't no idiot. So he like it.
He don't like it.
He just said.
He's being nice to you. He don't like it.
Well, why he like pointing this way?
Because he's a great guy. He's vainglorious. He does not like what you just said.
But he is vainglorious though. You can't just be saying. But look, you still know Killer Mike?
Yeah.
So y'all be like, do y'all talk or stuff like that, like on the phone, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Y'all be testing each other and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, shoot, I tell you what, look, tell him that I got one for him too. I did his verb, but I ain't do it all, okay? I said, look, I got a hot calculator, stole it from Decatur, wet it greater, old school like that, and later, rocket bell like Slater. I ain't no hater. How that sound?
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
Bone don't lie to this guy. Bone don't lie to him. Don't feed the beast.
God.
Hey, man, you know, at some point, man, everybody has a space.
Oh,
you get me? You get me?
Oh my goodness.
As in my space. This is
Lord, not my space. I'm just saying some space.
Stack, let's talk to Bone about something serious now, man.
Yes.
Bone.
Yay.
The people out here, as I was saying before, this guy came in.
Right.
You were at the studio.
Which is still a surprise. Okay.
That's right. Okay. You were at the studio, and I came in.
Yeah.
And you told me, you looked me in my face, you said, Wicked. You said, I'm fixing to blow up. Now, I don't know if you remember that. You said, I have a song.
Yep.
It's fixing to be the #1 song in the country.
Yep.
You told me that.
Yeah.
And then me back then, I was drinking, smoking a little bit, doing my thing. I said, yeah, Bone, I believe you.
Right.
Just like everybody say.
Right.
Bone, tell me a little bit about how, because you know how I feel about that song. I don't hide it.
Right.
At the birthday bash, man, I think this was like last year.
Right.
Oh my God, it was like legendary. I posted on all my social media sites.
Right.
I mean, you came out there and you killed it.
Right.
Tell the people a little bit, man, and then we're gonna get into T.I. Killer Mike a little bit later.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that? How did that song take place, brother?
I'll tell you something, Wicked, man. Back then I was telling everybody that song was about to blow up. You know, I actually played that song in that room, in the break room at Patchwork for a few people. And everybody was kind of looking at me like, I don't know, that's crazy. Like back then, it was kind of weird to have singing and rapping on a song like that with all that energy. They didn't understand it, but I knew at that point that record was gonna blow. But you know, that record came about because you know at the time I was going through a lot.
Okay.
I was in a really bad space.
Right.
And, you know,
You're from Summerhill, right? Correct.
no, I'm from Adamsville.
You're from Adamsville, correction.
Yeah, I'm from Adamsville. So, you know, I had some babies, and them babies needed to eat, and I was going through something, and I was sitting out on the side on my porch back then, and I had to decide whether I was going to rob somebody or I was going to keep rapping,
Right.
or go get a job. So either way, something had to happen.
Exactly.
And a good friend of mine called me, Avery Johnson, who did the beat for Never Scared.
Okay.
And he told me to come down there, man. He said, man, I got this beat, man. I was
Now, and I don't mean to cut you off. We're gonna start back up. Was this your first brush with the entertainment industry at this
Nah.
particular point,
Nah.
or were there prior,
Yeah, prior,
small victories before
Yeah,
leading
yeah.
up to this?
Yeah. You know, I wrote on T.I.'s first album, and I wrote on the remix of Getting It for Too Short.
Okay.
And I worked with Outkast and Young Bloods and
Okay.
Organized Noise.
Okay.
And I worked with everybody. Everybody that was back then.
So at this particular point, when you got the call from Avery, you had done small things,
Yeah.
but you wasn't the bone crusher that we love and know today. Quite yet.
No. I mean, the people that know me, you know, back in the day, people knew Bone Crusher. You know, I was bodyguarding too, so
Correct.
yeah.
Correct.
So I was doing that too, but didn't nobody know me back then except for that.
Right.
I was kind of famous around here, but
Right.
not in the world. Didn't nobody know me, but you know, Avery had called me. Was like, "Yo, Bone, I got this record." So I went down there, and he stayed like 3 houses from me. So I didn't even have to even jump in a car, try to catch a bus or nothing. You know, I rode the bus too back then, brother. Actually, I rode the bus.
See,
I think we all
Yeah,
did.
I rode the bus back then too.
you see what I'm saying? So that's why we, you know,
Yeah.
that's why he
He don't like you.
man, he said he rode the bus.
He don't like just because he rode a bus and you rode a bus. There's not a chemistry, bruh.
but it kind of correlate. Okay.
Go ahead, Bone.
Yeah. But the whole thing about it is that so I went down and I heard the beat, and I had already had the hook in my head, so I just wrote the hook to it.
Oh.
And I did it. When I did it, I was like, yo, this shit's crazy. This shit's crazy. I said, So I sat down, we listened to it again, and I knew it was a record. I knew it was a monster when it never got old to me.
Okay.
You know, I'm a real serious critic of my own stuff.
Right, you are.
So I'm like, as I kept hearing it, I was like, yo, this record ain't never getting old.
Right.
And it's like never getting old. And I would play it for people.
Now, and sorry to cut you off, but they had at this point where you're playing this record, had Tip and Killer Mike come about on the record yet, or this is just strictly you?
Yeah, no, I did it. I did the record, and then I called Killer. Killer came and did his verse, and then I called Tip, and I told Tip, I said, man, I got this record. At the time, it was Bodyguard Tip.
Oh, so that's how you kind of met Tip.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't know that.
Right.
You know, a lot of people now at this particular point when you were Bodyguard Tip, was Tip famous yet?
Yeah, he was locally famous.
Okay.
And, you know, he had to break it out with Beanie Man. He had that record.
Okay.
And then he started he had his deal and everything with Arista.
Oh, okay.
And the whole thing about it was like, I was like, yo, man, I got this record, man. Just come fuck with me. And he was like, cool, nigga, I'm coming. So back then we hung everybody hung tight back then.
Okay.
John, Banner, myself, the East Side Boys, Yin Yang, everybody kind of hung.
Okay. Shout out to Kane, man.
Yeah, Kane and D-Rock.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the whole thing about it is that we all kind of hung out back then. So it wasn't nothing to get on anybody's records. And that's kind of how the movement really kind of got, it started like that. But back to the record. I was on a tangent. But back to the record. Yeah, man, so Tip came and got on the record. And as a matter of fact, he didn't stay that far from Avery. Him and Mac Boney, his auntie used to own like a little beauty shop right on Austell Road.
Oh.
Not Austell Road, Spring Road, right in Marietta.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, Tip, man, they have a little studio in the back. I was like, Tip, man, come fuck with me on this record. So he came down and he heard the record. He was like, kind of listened to him about 5 minutes. Man, I got something.
I got something.
He went in there and knocked it out, and he killed it.
And let me say something, Bone. that verse that Tip did.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
One of the
Crazy.
all-time greatest verses that ever came out of Atlanta, and as a matter of fact, all y'all.
Yeah.
The remix. This song was so great, man. For the people out there, for the younger people, Google Bone Crusher. I ain't never scared. You know, it's a legendary song here. Most people are already gonna know it. But for the younger people, Google that. Listen to this song. The song was so bad that it got remixed like 50 times. I mean, Bust the Bus. Oh
Yeah.
my
Yes,
God.
Yeah. Busta Killed
Oh
record.
my God. I mean, all y'all did, but Bust the Bus, man. I had to listen to Bust the Bus verse maybe right at 1,000,000 times,
Oh, you
man.
stupid.
Yeah. but now let's go back to the record. Okay.
Right.
You guys have done the record.
Yep.
How did you guys decide you know, who was gonna go first, who was gonna go second, who was gonna go third? Because I think
know
that
that
the
must have
order
been fun.
of the record was just as important
Right.
as the record itself. You at the beginning of the record, you set the tone for the record.
Right.
You know, and people hadn't really heard. You had maybe you know, you had Troy, Pastor Troy's out and different little things, but your voice and your style was so like militant, and that's how
Yeah.
we viewed it in Decatur.
Right,
It was like a soldier's anthem. How
Right.
did y'all decide who went first, who went second, or third? Or did y'all not even think about it? It just happened?
Nah, we didn't think about it. I mean, back then it was all about the groove, all about the whatever it was, and then the whole thing is that me and I had already did my first verse anyway.
Oh,
And
okay.
the reason on that record it's 6 minutes long, but it don't feel like it.
It doesn't.
Because me and Chilla did 8 bars and Tip did 16 or 18 bars.
Wow.
So, and at the end, it's all, you know, it don't feel like it. Like, I know what I'm saying? Like, the song was so long, I was like, yo, this song, it don't feel like it's long like that.
It doesn't at all. I mean, you could. They would play this song, man, the whole version.
Right.
Then they'll rewind it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come right back in with the remix. So we would have 10, 15 minutes of just strictly Bone Crack, and you could not still get enough of it.
Yeah, man.
You know, like I say, man, I go on record, man. It's one of my all-time favorites, and not just all-time favorite songs from Atlanta.
Right.
But it's one of my all-time favorite songs in the history of music. It's
Oh,
great
man.
music.
That means a
Bone.
lot coming from you, brother.
And
Means a lot.
it is. It's great music. Some people, you know, records only kind of transcend the genre which they're in.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know, but this is a song that crossed over all boundaries, brother.
Yeah,
And we thank you for the song. Stack, talk to him about a few other things,
you
man.
know, I just wanted to ask them about like in this song when it peaked at 11 on the U.S. charts and #1 on the U.S. R&B charts. When a song hits #1 on those charts, I mean, it's enough to say, okay, you know, hey, we rap and we got songs there about 11. But when that thing hit 11 and #1, I'm just trying to figure like what happened. Was there a pivotal moment that let you know, man, I'm here?
I made it.
I mean, because you don't get on the charts
not yet.
like that, you know.
Not
like,
yet.
Yeah.
I mean, even JD, because JD had blew it up, and
Okay.
because you know my album debut #1,
Yeah.
and JD blew it up, and he was like, "Yo, man, look, your album #1." I said, "Man, yeah,
It didn't feel like #1 to you, Bone?
I ain't finished.
Wow.
You ain't
Okay,
finished.
Okay.
No, I still ain't finished to this day.
Right.
Like, you know, we
That's-
steady moving. Like, I didn't do it for admiration.
Okay.
I did it for love of music.
For the love of music.
I mean, the whole thing we did was for the love of music. All that whole thing was it was a beautiful
how
time.
Does it feel? You have a lot of people out here, Bone, that will never. It's 1% of people that will ever live
Yeah.
a #1 record in the country.
Right.
To this day, I have never had a #1 record in the country. How does that feel, man? When,
And I don't
when
even
you
have
look,
a record nowhere in the. Okay.
Stick,
I'm just trying to say
you'll never get a record with those lyrics.
nowhere in the country. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying. You know.
You will never get.
I inbox you. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. I inbox you.
It's all good.
How does that feel, man? To have a #1 record in the world, Bone,
Right.
you know, for people that can't even get on out here, you know,
real,
what
like,
what does that feel like?
It felt good to pay bills.
Okay.
It felt good. It felt good to you know,
Yeah.
it felt good to be able to go and buy what I wanted
Right.
and not worry about what I wanted.
Yeah, because we heard you got like a couple of $1 million.
All right, man. Anybody got no money? I'm
Yeah,
broke.
yeah. We heard,
I'm broke.
Yeah, you know,
we know about it. Bone, you've done a lot of movies.
Yeah.
that we you were in ATL.
You surprised
Yeah.
me with I mean, when I look, I stopped counting at 18. Like I really didn't know that he was a part of Motives and Dead Heist.
Yeah.
Dead, bro. When I went and I'm like, wow, and I wanted to say why I got you here also. You was on The Biggest Loser, right?
Nah, I was a Celebrity Fit Club.
For the Fit Club. And I want to say, man, that right there, I was watching it, and hey, was it hard? Like
Nah.
stress for
You touched the
mentally-
country with that ball.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
That's what I'm
man,
saying. So
no,
like, and that was trying. So I'm just trying to figure out like, how did you? You got cameras all around you, but
Yeah.
you're still trying. You're meeting the goal at the same time.
Right.
Like, how do you even concentrate to do all of that? Though? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't be. I honestly don't be caring about none of that stuff. I just kind of do what I got to do to make sure it's happening. I knew there was some money involved at the time, and that's all that mattered to me. And the losing weight part was just part of it. And I just lost some weight. I don't really care about being big. I love myself. So,
I know that.
but the whole thing is that when it comes down to it, it was a prize at the end, and I saw a potential to better myself and make some bread.
Exactly.
That's right.
So it all made sense to me.
That's
Did,
right.
did Bone,
That's
but in a moment where I saw it as surreal, and I
Right.
saw it as real. You kind of opened up to the world, and I just kind of want to know, was that real, or was that acting, or
Oh,
what's
no, it
that
was real.
Bone that we saw?
No, it was all real. I mean, back then it was real reality. All they did was shoot us, and then took and made a show out of it.
Okay.
They didn't tell us what to do or nothing. We just kind of, did what we did, and then they just kind of shot a show around it.
Right. So, Bone, let's get into something else, brother. Let's talk about this new project you have with your beautiful wife.
Yeah.
Kind of tell the people, what Bone Crush is doing right now.
Yeah.
Give us, what's your favorite song on the album? What are you
Yeah.
gonna drop as a single? Where can they find you on social media?
On the album, we doing the Project 143 album.
Okay.
Which is Project Love, and it's a love story between me, the storyteller, and myself.
Okay.
And storyteller is my wife and everything. So we've been together every day for the last 4 years.
Wow.
Never separated, except for sometimes I go on the road, but other than that, we're together. So when I first met her, we did it. We weren't trying to be together. We just was working together as
Now, Storyteller was in the reality business too. Was she? Or
Nah.
is that fiction?
That's fiction.
That's fiction. Okay. All right.
Nah, she in the reality business.
Okay.
So we came together and started working. There's Felipia was a good friend of ours. She hooked us up, and we started working, and we end up becoming a couple.
Okay.
The synergy between the two of us was undeniable. So we ended up becoming a couple and working together. And we first started recording, it was all about my record.
Right.
And then it went from that into us just kind of, she started recording a bunch of songs on my album. And then I was like, man, we should just do a whole album together.
Right.
And it came about like that. We just started working, and before we know it, and we just came with a project. And she just kind of was like, yo, we should call it Project 143, which is, 143, like back in the day, like Project, like love.
Oh.
Like I love you.
Oh.
Okay. 1 I and 4 love and then 3 you. So the whole thing is that we just start recording the songs after song, and it became something more than we ever even thought about. And the music itself is just ridiculous between the both of us.
Right.
It's a more of a Peaches and Herb.
Okay.
Ashford and Simpson, that type of vibe.
It's
And
a love movement.
It is a love movement, man. We enjoying it to the fullest. I'm in a whole different space than I was, back in 03.
Right.
I've seen a lot and been through a lot and done a lot of things. So for me, it's become more surreal in the essence of trying to be more than I could even imagine it to be.
Right.
Everybody hear the music goes crazy, man. I know we got CeeLo on the album, Music Soul Child,
okay.
and a few others.
You have Kane on there also,
Yeah,
right?
we got Kane from the Yin Yang Twins.
Okay.
Yep, Kane from the Yin Yang Twins. We got so many people on, I forgot. But
I'm not on the album, Bone.
that's your fault.
Well, what fault did I play in the part about not being on the album? I know, like, other than like you probably didn't know me on that.
Your fault was he don't want you on the album.
I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him. You know, I just want to like say, you know, I heard what you're saying, but in 2007 you had you was with what you had an album called Free, right?
Yeah.
And is what you're. I see how it. I see Attention, then I see Release the Beat. I see Freeze, and you was with Body Head and Vainglory.
Yeah.
Is there a purposeful transition from each label or maybe to each album? Like Free, is that the springboard for where you're at right here today on this platform? Like,
You know-
Free. Why did you name it Free, man?
You know,
What is
the
Free?
album Free because I had just got off the label with Jive,
Okay.
and I just got free from them. So that was kind of just an emotional time for me at that point.
Oh,
And I
okay,
felt like
okay.
I felt like I just wanted to do what I felt like doing at the time.
Yes.
I was in a good space.
Yes, because the energy was different on
Hypothetically.
that album for me. Like when I
Right.
listened to the Release the Beat, I'm like, okay, I got, and that by the way, number 86 on the U.S. R&B charts also.
Right.
And that's what I'm talking about. For anybody that's aspiring to do that, inspirational, man. And I appreciate it. But Free, it was just a different energy. That's why I
Yeah.
really wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah.
And it seems I feel some of that energy from you right now. That's why it piqued me. It's just like Free.
Right.
From by what you're saying, you know.
Right.
So, and is that still? Do you still, you know? I mean, for us, that energy you pulling from it. Did you have to pull from that, or just you know, you just?
You know, I mean, right now, man, you know, I'm 45 years old.
Yes.
When I came out, I was 29. So I'm in a whole nother space. And I know Kurt has sent me something from
Yes.
Patchwork, an old interview I did back in the day. And I listened to it and I was like, man, I don't even know who that guy is anymore. That guy is non-existent anymore. You know, and I have been all over. You know, I've done Grammy Awards, I've done Billboard Music Awards, I've done American Music Awards, and I've done all these award shows, and I've been nominated for all this stuff. And I'm just like, man, it just, and you know, and you say to yourself, it's not going to affect you, but it does. And mostly either it's going to be bad or good. There's no in between. And it's been good for me, you know, and it affected me in a way where I've become a better man and I've become more sustained in who I am as a person.
Yes.
You know, I had to figure that out too, you know, and it's a growing process. And luckily for us and for me, that social media wasn't that big back then.
Most definitely.
You know, and I had a chance to really figure out who I was without having to succumb to really what the fans may have wanted, what the label may have wanted. And because, you know, we on the road. We didn't film a lot of that stuff. A lot of stuff we were doing on the road was crazy.
Wow.
A lot worse than what these kids are doing now.
Right now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it was a-
And you talk to me all the time, Bone. You know, like I was telling Stack last week, there's nothing more humbling, nothing that makes you feel better as an OG, and I consider myself an OG, than to be able to listen to somebody else. That's an OG also, and receive it.
Right.
A lot of people today, a lot of kids, they feel like if you can't tell them anything.
Yep.
They want to discredit your OG status. That if you don't know that, OG is an OG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I value being able to talk to Bone. I call you about stuff
Same
all
here,
the
brother.
time.
Same here.
You know, and you're not gonna never tell Wick what he wants to hear.
Never.
You're gonna
Well,
tell me
sometimes, if it makes sense.
if it makes sense, but you're gonna keep it 100 real with me. And
Yeah.
I just want you kind of like speak on like the state of with our youth today. Kind of like what's going on as us as a people.
Right.
You talk to me about things like this all the time. What can we do, Brother Bone, to want to stop the violence out here, the
Yeah.
black on black crime, and start loving
Yeah.
each other, man?
I mean, the first thing we got to do is start really wanting the answer. A lot of people don't really want the answer. The answer is something that most people don't want to hear. They want to, they want fake solutions. They want, as Donald Trump say, alternate facts. They want anything that has to do with more than just the answer. And the answer to anything is going to be, when you come into trying to fix something, is love. Anytime you go to a psychiatrist, anytime you go to talk to one of your peers or even a mentor or anything, you're going for the correction and for the love of it. And you have to speak upon that in a way where you say, well, this is what I want out of the situation. I want to make sure that I tell this person the truth. And that the truth and the answer is very weird to people. They don't want to hear it.
They don't want to hear it.
They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear the answer to it. And I tell people all day. I said the answer is love to anything that you're trying to accomplish.
Wow.
Because there is nothing more powerful
And love.
than hate.
Wow.
Hate is the other opposite of that.
Okay.
So if you got hate in your heart and you're going through things and nothing is going your way, your karma is bad and things are going in a direction that you don't want, you have to figure out what is going to stop this from happening. I have to first of all figure out who I am, and secondly figure out how to get to love.
Okay.
You know, nobody really wants to get to that because we all have our problems in our childhood. Things don't happen to us,
Right.
and we go through things in life. But the love is what I had to figure out where I was going with it. And I had to know that love was something that I was seeking. And I never had true love in my life before, you know, I met my wife, and I really, other than my children,
Correct.
you know, because that's you know, that's unconditional love.
Unconditional love.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So when it comes down to anything that we got it going on, we have to go there. And you know, black people, we lost the soul in us too. We lost that. We're too busy trying to be electronic. We're too busy trying to be trending. When that's part of us.
Right.
You know, the trending part of us that's us. We set trends.
Right.
We used to set trends. Now we follow trends.
Wow.
You know, we go to this. We used to take Gucci and Polo and Louis Vuitton and make it black and make it soulful. And they would come in and take our ideas, and we make a few dollars off of it, and they make a lot of dollars off of it.
Right.
But we still stay true to being black. Now there is no more soul in us.
Yes.
We've taken away all the essence of who we are as a people. And you know, for the kids, you know, social media got them going crazy right now. They all dressing crazy. They all acting crazy.
Right.
Because the parents aren't available, you know, and OGs aren't available to tell them anything.
Wow.
So,
Now
you
that's
know.
that's deep. That's really
very,
deep.
very,
Boone. Before we let you get out of here, man,
I ain't going nowhere.
can you touch on Killer Mike a little bit? You know,
Yeah.
I see Killer Mike out here, and we're gonna have him on the show.
Good.
And I see him out here, and when I see Killer Mike, I think of you in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Y'all agendas are kind of like the same. Y'all preach positivity and stuff. Is that something that y'all coordinated, or is that just like,
No.
you know, is that just the type of guy he is?
That's how he is.
Really?
Yeah, that's who he is. I mean, at the end of the day, we all like that.
Wow.
We all, you know, that's why it blew up so big, because we all like that. We all on we all are on a path that is not even being known to us, but we're in it, and we have to keep moving. You know, Killer Mike is on his drive to be who he is, being a better person.
Right.
You know, same thing with Banner, same thing with Tip. He's trying to be a better person, and being a better person is what it's all about.
That's right.
You know, even musically, you know, for us, for me, you know, and I have an alter ego as Barry Hughes, and that is essentially who I am as a person. You know, it's more soulful and more real in who I am.
Right.
You know, we all listen to Frankie Beverly. We all listen to Stevie Wonder. We all jam to those great records that are forever trending.
Right.
So I listen to forever trending records. I don't listen to something that's going to be here and going tomorrow.
Right.
I don't listen to chop rap. I don't listen to none of that stuff. Nothing against that. It's just not my lane.
Yeah, right.
I listen to records that are forever trending. And I watch people in the club, and it don't matter how old you are, when that Michael Jackson drops, you go crazy.
You go crazy.
When that Franklin Beverly drops in the club, you go crazy.
That's right.
It don't matter where you at or who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you trapping, rapping, tapping, toe tapping. I don't care who you are.
Right.
I don't care how old you are.
It does something to us. It does something to us. You're right. And that's how I feel about your record.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like when, you know, if I live to see 90, when that Never Scared come on, man,
be up there.
we're going to be in there
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this
that
to
rocket.
it. Brother Bone, real quick, you have your own radio show,
Yeah.
107.9 if I'm correct.
No. Boom 1029.
1029, but it's
Yeah,
all affiliate with 107.9. That's your
I
affiliate.
mean, Radio One,
you're
yeah.
on Sundays.
Yeah, I'm on Sunday.
Tell the people what time, where they can meet, where they can hit you up on social media.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that want to know how they can contact Bone for positive things.
You can hit me on, I'm on Boom 1029 in Atlanta every Sunday from 3 to 7. It's a Radio 1 station.
Y'all heard that?
And I'm also, you know, we got a consulting firm, storytelling myself, and we represent a few people. We represent Dominique Wilkins, Music Soul Child, Jay Farrell, and a few others. And also, my social media page is my Instagram is The Real Bone Crusher. My Facebook is Our Love, and my Twitter is Planet Crusher.
Planet Crusher. I gotta get on. I gotta get on Twitter. I don't even have a Twitter yet.
You didn't get a check. My first single off the album is called Celebration.
Okay.
Celebration.
Hey, did you had a mixtape by the name of Planet Crusher?
Yeah.
209, right?
06.
06. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Planet Crusher.
Awesome.
All right. Well, we're here with Bone Crusher people. We're gonna go into this Petty
Yeah.
Crush. Bone, can you stay still with me for a minute?
Yeah. I'm good.
Good.
I have a question for you, Stack.
Yes.
Since you interrupted my show,
Yes.
did you find a UPS man to get Curtis this gift? Where's the gift?
I ain't find no UPS man. There wasn't even no UPS man out there. I'm standing right next to the McDonald's talking, and an APD looking at me like, "Why is this fool talking to us?" So we
Kurt,
gonna discuss that a little later.
we have to track Kurt's package. Can you go track it for me?
No,
Like,
I'm not looking for that. I look for the package later on. I'm not looking for that on the package. I come in here, Jimi Hendrix be sitting in here.
all right. Well, you heard the question. Well, you didn't hear this question.
Yeah, okay.
Stack, give me real quick. If you get this right here, I'm gonna give $100 to the foundation of your choice.
Okay. Go ahead,
Give
bro.
me in 15 seconds 5 rappers. Names start with Young. You got 15
see how
seconds.
you tried 5. Come on, man.
Five.
You know, look, okay, hold on. All right, I got Young Thug, Jock, Jeezy.
Hold on, you said Jock. What is it? Young Jock or is it Jock?
Oh, Young Jock, Young Thug, Young Jeezy, Young Tebow, Young Dro.
Wait.
What?
Young Tebow? Who is Tebow?
Bro, you
Tim Tebow?
No, brother, Young Tebow, boy, he out of Sacramento, man. He's a Christian rapper, bro.
What?
Yeah, Young Tebow, he's a Christian rapper.
I'm talking about a real rapper that people know. Who the hell is Young Tebow?
Boy, everybody know Young Tebow. Boy,
Nobody.
you need to look him up.
Bone, have you ever heard of Young Tebow?
I'm going to say negative.
Nobody knows Young
I
Tebow.
love him because look, he's a positive brother, and all he wear is Jesus pieces. You understand what I'm saying? His album, Johnny 317. You understand me? And so shout out to Young Tebow. To me, he's really tight in all of them. Of course, he wouldn't get no play. So, but I love him.
You're the only Young Tebow fan out here, Stack.
Well, he got 56 followers on Instagram, so I must not be the only one. You understand me?
Hey, man, this was a great show, man. I'm here with Bone Crusher, man. The lovely, lovely storyteller. We're live at Patchwork Studios. Bone, before we go, Stack got you a parting gift, my brother.
Yes, I do, Bone.
We always give our guests a gift. You know, we got nice shirts and stuff.
Or something.
No. We got your own shirt.
Got
And this is for you. It's a Bone Crusher. Your own little shirt, you know. We love you.
Hey, we love you, brother.
We were gonna frame it, but we didn't have time, my brother.
But
This is the Bone Crusher show from the platform to you, my brother.
And you got to excuse me.
Thank you, guys.
Them the only shirts I had left. Falcons. This whole season been good to me. I couldn't find it, but I wanted to give you something. That's what we do up in here.
Thank you, guys.
That's
right there in front of the camera.
That's
Thank you.
Please get a pic of that. Please.
Thank you with that little ass shirt. Thank you.
Take a pic of that. Thank you. Thank you. I know I'm gonna get signed now. Thank you. I hope I'm in with you.
Brother Bone, man, it was a pleasure,
definitely
man.
not getting signed.
You're a good sport, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Oh, man, appreciate you, Wicked Man, for having me.
Yes, sir.
I do appreciate it, bro.
All right, that's it.
Grim